Hollow 80 love, Hollow 80 love, Hollow 80 love.
Hey, Carnolius, thank you so much for the 6-month resub. I really appreciate that. Hi, everyone. I went for a little walk before stream started. I went for a walk in the dark. I went around the block. I had a bit of a jog, too. I did 12 or so jumps. And now I'm ready to play some Destiny 2. Hope you're all doing well. I hope you're having a good Tuesday. It's what, November 10th? My god, we're already like a third of the way through November. It's been a fast month. The release of the new Destiny expansion kind of crept up on me. I didn't realize it was going to be out today until, like, last night. Maybe 30 minutes before they finished their, like, live event announcing the end of the most recent season. It was like, wait, shit. The X-Pac's gonna be out? Already? That soon? No, Holopunk, I wasn't there for it, but I watched someone else stream it. It was neat. The egg was gonna hatch, and then it unhatched, and then it gave birth to a fart of light, and now some of the planets are gone. So I'm excited, to see the game. I haven't played it yet. I haven't played any of this expansion yet. I haven't played since, like, the beginning of, the Rasputin season. I didn't do any of Season of Arrivals, so I haven't played in a little while, so I'm gonna be a little rusty, but, you know, I wanted to dust off the old Titan and, go stomping around. It sounds like fun. Hey, Demonic Pumpkin! With the 4-month resub!
Big for baby.
Big for baby is what I say when I have a bottle for the child, but it's like a 4-liter bottle of Coke that I put a sippy nickel top on top of.
You are now thinking about Power Rangers Time Force.
No, I'm not?
Would you like to continue thinking about Power Rangers Time Force?
I don't know what that is other than Power Rangers. Thank you for the tip, though. I appreciate it. I'll keep the intro stuff short, partly because, you know, like, everyone else and their mom is streaming tonight, so I figure probably won't be too many people here. Although, I'm looking at the view count now, that's more than I thought, so... But also, I just kind of want to get to the game, so I'll keep it quick. If you want to support the channel, you got ways to do that. Subs, tips, bits, gift subs, stuff like that. I appreciate anything and everything along those lines, but know that it's not mandatory, don't feel obliged to or pressured to or anything like that. I'm just happy to have y'all here for the stream. That's about it. Let's tab on over, and get the game up, and then, we'll play. I hope my Titan is presentable too, server. I can't remember what she was wearing last time I played. I think it was the Season of Dawn armor, because I like the Season of Dawn armor. But, hang on just a sec. Destiny 2, make sure game capture's on. That should capture D2. Let's hit that play button. Hey, Solius!
Smile, happy to be here. Hello, Fungus Potion, by the way.
Thank you so much for the $3 tip, I appreciate it. I hit... Oh, there we go. It's loading now. Let's see if... Hey, Heckmaster with the 3 months!
Oh, whoa, months. In playing Yakuza 7 RN, but I got this stream on my phone. Smile of fun in Destiny.
Hell yeah! Thanks so much for the 3 months of support, I appreciate that. Let's see if OBS is going to... capture this. It doesn't seem to be capturing this. Maybe I should add... a new source for window capture, and I'll name this Destiny ... exclamation point. Okay. have it capture this, bring this all the way down, and as I'm sure you've noticed, there's a little something we've got to read through before we start. Oh. Oh, Bungie, you really shouldn't have, but if you insist. Limited Software License Agreement. For all purposes, this English language version of the agreement shall be the original governing instrument and understanding of the parties. In the event of any conflict between this English language version of the agreement and any subsequent translation into any other language, this English language version shall govern and control. I'm sure some of you have noticed by now, the abbreviation of the stream title. Important notice for residents in North America only. This agreement is subject to binding arbitration and a waiver of class action rights as detailed below. Software License Agreement. Use of this software program and any patches and updates, including but not limited to any titles, computer code, themes, objects, characters, character names, stories, dialogue, catchphrases, locations, concepts, artwork, animation, sounds, musical compositions, audio-visual effects, methods of operation, moral rights, and any related documentation incorporated into the software program, the associated media, printed materials, and/or online or electronic documentation, collectively the program, is subject to this software license agreement. This agreement. If you are under the age of majority in your jurisdiction or 18 years of age, whichever is older, please ask your parent or guardian to read and accept this agreement on your behalf before you use the program. Guardian, do you get it? Because it's Destiny. By opening this package, downloading, installing, and/or using the program, you accept the terms of this agreement between you and Bungie Inc. Bungie. If you do not agree to the terms of this agreement, you are not permitted to install, copy, or use the program. If you wish to reject the terms of this agreement, you must not install, copy, or use the program. Bungie's privacy policy, available at http://www.bungie.net/en/view/bungie/privacy shall be deemed to be part of the agreement accepted and agreed to by you, and the terms of such are incorporated herein by reference. We have completed page 1. For residents outside North America, if you, or if applicable, your parent or guardian do not agree to this agreement, then you must not... Almighty Nick, 313 sub.
3 months.
Hell yeah! Thank you so much for the 3 months of support, I really appreciate that. Then you must not use or access the program or any part thereof. By clicking to accept, you represent and warrant that you are a natural person who is over the age of 18...
Holly, your power.
Thank you for the tip, I appreciate it. Or whose legal guardian has accepted and agreed to this agreement, i.e. Zavala. If you reject this agreement, your return rights in relation to the program are governed by your statutory rights in the country where you bought the program. Nothing in this paragraph shall affect your statutory rights. Please note that your rights in respect of online services and live content are covered in sections below. Your use of the program shall be subject to the terms of Bungie's privacy policy, available here. Services and terms of use. Use of certain features of the program, including online or multiplayer components, or updated features, may require assent to additional terms of service. If you do not assent to additional terms of service, you may not be able to access or use additional game features. Please review the additional terms of service at http://www.bungie.net/en/view/bungie/terms before installing or using the program. Now, I read this before I started. I assume you've all done your homework as well. If not, well, now you got homework to do. Limited use license. Bungie grants you the non-exclusive, personal, non-transferable, limited right, and license to install and use one copy of this program solely for your non-commercial use. All rights not specifically granted are reserved by Bungie. The program is licensed, not sold, for your use. Your license confers no title or ownership in this program, and should not be construed as a sale of any rights in this program. Mary bubbled!
Software License Agreement AMSR brought to you by Holly Hollow Tones.
Thank you for the tip, I appreciate it. This agreement shall also apply to patches or updates you may obtain for the program unless that patch or update is accompanied by additional terms as provided in the section regarding changes to the agreement below. We have completed page 2. License conditions. This license is subject to the following limitations, or license limitations. Any use of the program in violation of the license limitations will result in an immediate termination of your license, and continued use of the program will be an infringement of Bungie's copyrights in and to the program. You agree that you will not do or allow any of the following. Number 1, exploit this program or any of its parts commercially. Number 2, use this program on more than one computer or console at the same time. Number 3, copy, reproduce, distribute, display, or use any part of this program except as expressly authorized by Bungie herein. 4, copy this program onto a hard drive or other storage device unless the program itself makes a copy during the installation, or unless you are downloading this program from an authorized Bungie online reseller. Number 5, use the program in a network, multi-user arrangement, or remote access arrangement including any online use except as included in the program functionality. Number 6, sell, rent, lease, license, distribute, or otherwise transfer this program or any copies thereof. Number 7, reverse engineer, derive source code, modify, decompile, disassemble, or create derivative works of this program in whole or in part. Number 8, hack or modify the program, or create, develop, modify, distribute, or use any unauthorized software programs to gain advantage in any online or multiplayer game modes. Number 9, remove, disable, or circumvent any proprietary notice or labels contained on or within the program. Number 10, export or re-export this program in violation of any applicable laws or regulations of the United States government. Live and time-limited game elements. Your use of the program involves interaction with Bungie's live game environment. The program and its live game environment change over time. Bungie does not guarantee that you will be able to participate in all events or earn all in-game achievements. Access to some live content may require additional purchases. Some in-game elements, including without limitation, live content associated with Season Passes, are made available to players for a limited time. Where Season Pass live content is time-limited, Bungie will use reasonable efforts to communicate this to you within the program or otherwise. Bungie may extend the time limit for live content, including Season Passes, at its option, with or without advance notice. Fees charged for time-limited content are based on access to the applicable content during the time period indicated at the time of purchase, and apply whether or not you actually access the content. We have completed page 3. Ownership. All title, ownership rights, and intellectual property rights in and to the program, and any copies thereof, are owned by Bungie. This program is protected by the copyright laws of the United States, international copyright treaties, and conventions and other laws. This program contains certain licensed materials, and Bungie's licensors may protect their rights in the event of any violation of this agreement. Patches and updates. Bungie may deploy or provide patches, updates, and modifications to the program that must be installed for you to continue to use the program. Bungie may update the program remotely without notifying you, and you hereby grant to Bungie consent to deploy and apply such patches, updates, and modifications. Limited warranty. Bungie warrants to the original consumer purchaser of this program that the physical media on which this program is stored and any physical accessories, together known as the goods, will be free from defects in material and workmanship for 90 days from the date of purchase. If the goods are found defective within 90 days of original purchase, Bungie agrees to replace free of charge any such defective goods within such period upon its receipt of the program, postage paid with proof of the date of purchase, so long as the goods are still being manufactured by Bungie. If the goods are no longer available, Bungie retains the right to substitute similar goods of equal or greater value. This warranty is limited to the goods as originally provided by Bungie and is not applicable to normal wear and tear. This warranty shall not be applicable and shall be void if the defect has arisen through abuse, mistreatment, or neglect. Any implied warranties prescribed by statute, I think, are expressly limited to the 90-day period described above.
Except as set forth herein, this warranty is in lieu of all other warranties, express or implied.
We have completed page 4. For customers in EU and other countries, this warranty is provided without prejudice to your statutory rights as a consumer, which will always prevail. Bungie will only be responsible for any loss or damage you suffer that is a foreseeable result of the breach of this agreement by Bungie or its negligence. Nothing in this agreement shall limit or exclude our liability for death or personal injury resulting from negligence, fraudulent misrepresentation, or any other liability that cannot be excluded or limited by English law. This section shall prevail over all other parts of this agreement. Bungie could kill you with Destiny. Limitation on damages. In no event will Bungie be liable for special, incidental, or consequential damages resulting from possession, use, or malfunction of the program, including damages to property, loss of goodwill, computer failure or malfunction, and, to the extent permitted by law, damages for personal injuries, even if Bungie has been advised of the possibility of such damages. Bungie may be aware that Destiny will come out of your computer and attack you. Bungie's liability shall not exceed the actual price paid for the license to use the program. Some states or countries do not allow limitations on how long an implied warranty lasts and/or the exclusion or limitation of damages, so the above limitations and/or exclusions may not apply to you. This warranty gives you specific legal rights, and you may have other rights, which vary from jurisdiction to jurisdiction. We have completed page 5. Termination. Without prejudice to any other rights of Bungie, this agreement will terminate automatically if you fail to comply with its terms and conditions. In such event, you must destroy all copies of this program and all of its component parts. You may also terminate the agreement at any time by permanently deleting any installation of the program and destroying all copies of the program in your possession or control. Bungie may terminate this agreement at any time for any reason or no reason. In such event, you must destroy all copies of the program and all of its component parts. The license limitations, limitation on damages, limited warranty, indemnity, and miscellaneous provisions shall survive termination of this agreement. United States government restricted rights. The program has been developed entirely at private expense and are provided as commercial computer software or restricted computer software. Use, duplication, or disclosure by the U.S. government or a U.S. government subcontractor is subject to the restrictions set forth in subparagraph C.1.2 of the Rights in Technical Data and Computer Software clauses in DFARS 252.227-7013, or as set forth in subparagraph C, 1 and 2, of the Commercial Computer Software Restricted Rights clauses at FAR 52.22-19, as applicable. The contractor/manufacturer is Bungie Incorporated, 550 106th Avenue, NE, number 207, Bellevue, Washington, 98004. We have completed page 6. Injunction. Because Bungie would be irreparably damaged if the terms of this agreement were not specifically enforced, you agree that Bungie shall be entitled, without bond, other security, or proof of damages, to appropriate equitable remedies with respect to breaches of this agreement, in addition to such other remedies as Bungie may otherwise have under applicable laws. Indemnity. You agree to indemnify, defend, and hold Bungie, its partners, affiliates, licensors, contractors, officers, directors, employees, and agents harmless from all damages, losses, and expenses arising directly or indirectly from your breach of this agreement and or your acts and omissions in using the program pursuant to the terms of this agreement. Changes to the agreement. Except for the sections regarding binding arbitration and class action waiver below, Bungie reserves the right at its sole discretion to change, modify, add to, supplement, or delete any of the terms and conditions of this agreement at any time and by any means, including without limitation, 1. By posting the modifications to http://bungie.net/SLA, and or 2. By requiring you to click to accept when Bungie upgrades or patches the program, and your continued use of the program constitutes your acceptance of the modifications. The changes to the agreement will be effective upon prior notice as follows. Bungie will post the revised versions of this agreement on its website, may include the terms with a patch or update, and require acceptance as part of the installation process, or may provide such other notice as Bungie may elect in its sole discretion. If any future changes to this agreement are unacceptable to you or cause you to no longer be in compliance with the agreement, you may terminate this agreement and receive a refund in accordance with this agreement. Your installation and use of any of Bungie's updates, patches, or modifications to the program, or your continued use of the program following notices or of changes to this agreement, will demonstrate your acceptance of any and all such changes. If any future modifications are implemented as a click-to-accept agreement, you may not be able to continue using the program unless you affirmatively accept the modified agreement. We have completed page 7. Live content. Live content consists of content provided to program users, e.g. unlockable content, gear, live events, activities, destinations, accounts, stats, virtual assets, virtual currencies, codes, and achievements, in connection with use of the program. While the program may allow you to earn, buy, or purchase live content within or in connection with gameplay, you do not in fact own or have any property interest in the live content, unless otherwise specified in writing. Any live content that you receive is licensed to you as set forth herein, and you shall have no ownership right thereto. Unless specifically permitted by Bungie, you may not sell, lend, rent, trade, or otherwise transfer any live content. Live content may be altered, removed, deleted, or discontinued by Bungie at any time, e.g. upon termination of this agreement and or cessation of online support for the program, even if you have not used or consumed live content prior to alteration, removal, deletion, or discontinuation. Some live content, including without limitation, activities, maps, and gear, may be made available to players for only a limited time. Live content has no monetary value and does not constitute property of any type. We have completed page 8. I need a drink of water. Hang on just a tick. Without limiting the above, random factor with the 2-month resub.
Holly's sense of humor, eccentric, unprecedented, lettered, artful.
Oh, I don't have a sense of humor. I just read things. Oh, I just realized the acronym that you just spelled out there. I approve. Thank you so much for the 2 months of support. I appreciate it. Without limiting the above, live content may include virtual coins. Get coin. Points or other virtual currencies. Virtual currency. By purchasing or otherwise acquiring virtual currency, you obtain a limited license which is revocable by Bungie at any time, unless otherwise required by applicable laws, to access and select from other live content. Virtual currency has no monetary value and does not constitute currency or property of any type. Virtual currency may be redeemed for other live content only, if at all. Virtual currency cannot be sold or transferred and cannot be exchanged for cash or any other goods and services except for other live content. Where applicable. Subject to applicable local law, virtual currency is non-refundable. You are not entitled to a refund or any other compensation such as live content for any unused virtual currency, and unused virtual currency is non-exchangeable. Thank you, Hollowpunk, for the single coin. I appreciate it. There may be live content, should you choose to purchase it, which will require you to make a payment with real money, the amount of which will be set out in the program. Live content purchases are non-refundable, and you acknowledge that this is the case, and that you will have no right to change your mind and cancel, sometimes known as a cooling off right, once your purchase is complete. Depending on your platform, any live content purchased may be purchased from your platform provider, and such purchase will be subject to your platform provider's terms of service and user agreement. Please check usage rights for each purchase, as these may differ from item to item. Unless otherwise shown, content available on any game store has the same age rating as the game. We have completed page 9. How many pages are left? 10, 11, 12, 13. We have 5 more pages. Neat. Availability. For residents in North America, Bungie does not guarantee that any online services, play, or features associated with the program, collectively online services, or live content will be available at all times, or at any given time that Bungie will continue to offer online services or live content for any particular length of time. Bungie may change and update online services or live content without notice to you. Bungie makes no warranty or representation regarding the availability of online services, and reserves the right to modify or discontinue online services in its sole discretion without notice, including, for example, ceasing an online service for economic reasons due to a limited number of users continuing to make use of the online service over time. Notwithstanding anything to the contrary, you acknowledge and agree that online services may be terminated in whole or in part. I lost my... No, I found it. Okay. At Bungie's sole discretion without notice to you. In connection with online services termination, your ability to access, use, and play the program may be terminated in its entirety, and any and all live content licensed to you may be terminated. You assume any and all risk of loss associated with the termination of online services, and any loss of live content, or otherwise. We have completed page 10. For residents outside North America, subject to the next sentence, Bungie does not guarantee that any online service or live content will be available or error-free at all times, or at any given time. Thank you for the anonymous 10 bits. Bungie warrants that the program, in addition to any live content which has been paid for with real money, will substantially comply with the description provided by it at the point of purchase and be of satisfactory quality. In addition, any related services provided throughout them will be provided with reasonable care and skill. Bungie may change and update online services or live content without notice to you, provided always that any such changes do not result in material degradation in the functionality of the program or any live content which has been paid for with real money. Bungie makes no warranty or representation regarding the availability of online services and or live content which are free, i.e. not paid for with real money, and each reserve the right to modify or discontinue them in its sole discretion without notice to you, including, for example, for economic reasons due to a limited number of users continuing to make use of them over time. Bungie is not liable or responsible for any failure to perform or delay in performance of any of its obligations that is caused by events outside its reasonable control. 5 months!
This is the quality content I'm here for. Keep it up.
Well,
smile,
if you
follow,
insist. Thank you so much, Sujoko, for the 5 months of support. I really appreciate that. If such circumstances result in material degradation in the functionality of the program or live content, then your obligation to make any payment to download, use, or access them will be suspended for the duration of such period. Bungie is entitled to modify or discontinue online services and/or live content which are paid for with real money in its sole discretion upon reasonable notice to you. The warranty for such online services and/or live content is provided in accordance with your statutory rights as a consumer, which will always prevail. We have completed page 11. I need a drink. For residents in North America, binding arbitration and class action waiver. Read this section carefully. It may significantly affect your legal rights, including your right to file a lawsuit in court. These binding arbitration and class action waiver provisions apply to you if you are domiciled in and/or acquired and use the program in the United States. These provisions may also apply to you if you are domiciled in and/or acquired and use the program from outside the United States. See jurisdiction and applicable law below for details. Either party may initiate binding arbitration as the sole means to formally resolve claims, subject to the terms set forth below. Specifically, all claims arising out of or relating to this agreement, including its interpretation, formation, performance, and breach. The parties' relationship with each other and/or your use of the programs shall be finally settled by binding arbitration administered by JAMS in accordance with the provisions of its comprehensive arbitration rules or streamlined arbitration rules, as appropriate, excluding any rules or procedures governing or permitting class actions. This arbitration provision is made pursuant to a transaction involving interstate commerce, and the Federal Arbitration Act, the FAA, shall apply to the interpretation, applicability, enforceability, and formation of this agreement, notwithstanding any other choice of law provision contained in this agreement. The arbitrator, and not any federal, state, or local court or agency, shall have exclusive authority to resolve all disputes arising out of or relating to the interpretation, applicability, enforceability, or formation of this agreement, including without limitation any claim that all or any part of this agreement is void or voidable, or whether a claim is subject to arbitration. The arbitrator shall be empowered to grant whatever relief would be available in a court under law or in equity. The arbitrator's award shall be binding on the parties and may be entered as a judgment in any court of competent jurisdiction. We have completed 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11, page 12. The JAMS rules governing the arbitration may be accessed at http://www.jamsadr.com/ or by calling JAMS at this number. Your arbitration fees and your share of arbitrator compensation shall be governed by the JAMS comprehensive arbitration rules and, to the extent applicable, the consumer minimum standards, including the then current limit on arbitration filing fees, To the extent the filing fee for the arbitration exceeds the cost of filing a lawsuit, Bungie will pay the additional cost. The parties understand that, absent the mandatory provision, they would have the right to sue in court and have a jury trial. They further understand that, in some instances, the costs of arbitration could exceed the costs of litigation, and the right to discovery may be more limited in arbitration than in court. Location. If you are a resident of the United States, arbitration will take place at any reasonable location within the United States convenient for you. For residents outside the United States, arbitration shall be initiated in King County, Washington, and you agree to submit to the personal jurisdiction of any federal or state court in King County, Washington, in order to compel arbitration, to stay proceedings pending arbitration, or to thank Mal for the $5 tip.
Let's get to $1 million.
That's not happening, but I appreciate the support. Or to confirm, modify, vacate, or enter judgment on the award entered by the arbitrator. It's time for a drink of water. Class action waiver. The parties further agree that any arbitration shall be conducted in their individual capacities only, and not as a class action, or other representative action, and the parties expressly waive their right to file a class action or seek relief on a class basis. You, on the other hand, and Bungie, on the other hand, agree that each may bring claims against the other only in your or their individual capacity, and not as a plaintiff or class member in any purported class or representative proceeding. If any court or arbitrator determines that the class action waiver set forth in this paragraph is void or unenforceable for any reason, or that an arbitration can proceed on a class basis, then the arbitration provision set forth above shall be deemed null and void in its entirety, and the parties shall be deemed to have not agreed to arbitrate disputes. We have completed page 13. Exception: litigation of intellectual property and small claims court claims, notwithstanding the parties' decisions to resolve all disputes through arbitration. Thank you for the anonymous 130 bits, I appreciate it. Either party may bring an action in state or federal court that only asserts claims for patent infringement, or invalidity, copyright infringement, moral rights violations, trademark infringement, and or trade secret misappropriation, but not, for clarity, claims related to the license granted to you for the program under this agreement. Either party may also seek relief in a small claims court for disputes or claims within the scope of that court's jurisdiction. 30-day right to opt out. You have the right to opt out and not be bound by the arbitration and class action waiver provisions set forth in the binding arbitration, location, and class action waiver paragraphs above by sending written notice of your decision to opt out of the following to the following address: Bungie Incorporated, 550 106th Avenue, NE, number 207, Bellevue, Washington, 98004. Attention legal. The notice must be sent within 30 days of purchasing the program, or if no purchase was made, then within 30 days of the date on which you first access or use the program and agree to these terms. Otherwise, you shall be bound to arbitrate disputes in accordance with the terms of those paragraphs. If you opt out of these arbitration provisions, Bungie will also not be bound by them. Changes to this section. Bungie will provide 60 days notice of any changes to these sections regarding binding arbitration and class action waiver. Changes will become effective on the 60th day and will apply prospectively only to any claims arising after the 60th day. Miscellaneous. This agreement is the complete agreement concerning the license between the parties and supersedes all prior agreements and representations between them. If any provision of this agreement is held to be unenforceable for any reason, such provision shall be reformed only to the extent necessary to make it enforceable, and the remaining provisions of this agreement shall not be affected. To this extent permitted by applicable law, 1. The agreement shall be construed under Washington law as such law as apply to agreements between Washington residents entered into and to be performed within Washington, except as governed by federal law, and 2. You consent to the exclusive jurisdiction of the state and federal courts in King County, Washington. Visit http://www.bungie.net/privacy for more information. Thank you for the anonymous 1400 bits. I really appreciate that. We can now accept or reject the EULA. You have to hold down the enter button to accept. I like this dark loading screen. This is new. And now you know your legal rights. Oh, okay, I guess I was wearing the Sunbreaker armor last time I was playing. Huh. Well, that's fine. I like that armor too. This is my Warlock that I don't play. And this is my Hunter that I don't play. But this is my Titan that I do play. Claim your Beyond Light rewards now. Head to Rahul the Cryptarch in the
People of the last city, humanity has endured a devastating blow. Vanguard scouts have confirmed that Io, Mars, Titan, and Mercury have disappeared. We don't know why. We have lost contact with Deputy Commander Sloan and Jensen Scribe Ashamir. We are deploying Guardians to all corners of the system to find answers. And with those answers, we will form a plan. In the meantime, we ask that all lightless civilians remain within the safety of the city walls, under the protection of the Traveler. Do not lose hope. Humanity has survived many horrors. We have done so through the strength of our community, through steadfast commitment to one another. Stay strong. Be brave. The Traveler protects us, and we will protect you. The Guardians will come through. They always do.
So I only learned earlier today that Sloan and Asher are MIA and probably dead. Fuck. I liked both of them.
I've seen terrible things born out in the darkness. Every moment brings them closer. My future does not begin here, but yours does. It's time to step beyond the light. And it all begins with a splinter.
Oh, I'm way into this retro future tech.
We are all in great danger. Earth, that great machine, Elixir, and the human. Darkness walks among us. We are all in great danger. My kind must survive. Please, send help. There is not much time. What? Where? Oh no. She's already here.
I might be anyone. I might know anyone. I might be in anyone. Oh, pyramids.
That's another one. They all scan the same. Empty. Why did the darkness invite us here? You're quiet today.
Yeah. It's just, we keep coming face to face with darkness. And every time we fail to stop it, we're just so powerless. I'm picking up a distress signal. Someone's in trouble.
My friends, we are all in great danger.
It's Varix. He has a lot to answer for.
Darkness walks among us.
I'll send a message to let Zavala know.
No, wait. Where is the signal coming from?
Here. Europa.
I love the way the ghost animates. It's very cute. Wonderful little ball guy.
I've tracked Varix's distress signal beyond the ridge. We'd better hurry. It was Varix, you know. He instigated the riot at the Prison of Elders. He's equally responsible for Cade's death. The Vanguard's been after him since. No wonder he's hiding on a desolate moon.
Well, there goes my hammer. Time to change subclasses. Let's see, I was using this and this. And I will set my ornament. Sorry, this is the part where I just play with cosmetics. Hey, Game Slayer 13!
Huh? Holly. Purple. Bird.
Bird. Thank you so much for the 6 months of support. I really appreciate that. It was this one. Okay, and then go to the Protector. Okay, I've got my Monte Carlo. I've got a shotgun. I want a sword. And I guess that'll do. Stats! I don't care. Oh, right, volume. Let's adjust the volume a little bit. Let's say 6 for each. See how that sounds. Don't forget the season pass if I got it. How do I check that again? Oh, I took out my sword by accident. Seasons. Oh yeah, you get like a crate at the start, don't you? Duality. The question becomes whether or not to fire, not where to aim. Osiris. It was a trophy hunt. One of Baron Spider's precious associates, the title he bestowed on those truly loyal to his cause, had vanished. Spider suspected treachery. He demanded Crow take to the field and come back with an answer. Something Spider could use to encourage loyalty, he said. Something he could mount on his wall. Crow had tracked the associate to an unexplored corner of the tangled shore. But when he finally crested the ridge, he saw exactly what he had expected. The trail ended at a cryptolith, which jutted crudely from the dark basalt. The whispers of Sivu Arath had caught another of Spider's toes. Hey Corey, thank you so much for the raid! I hope you had a good stream today. I'm just reading the Destiny gun lore right now. Just like the last one, and the pair before that. But as Spider said, he wasn't interested in mights and maybes. He demanded proof. Crow knelt in the shadow of the cryptolith, the lure already in his hands. There were recent Elixni tracks in the fine blue sands, a dozen or so individuals. Nothing he couldn't handle. He pulled a vial of condensed ether from his old belt and slotted it into the lure. The concoction bubbled as it mixed with the soul fire inside the reservoir. Moisture beaded on the lure's thin metal casing. He drove the mount into a crack in the ground, adjusted the output, and watched as the thick pheromone mist pulled away from the lure. He waved Glint over, and the pair headed to a rocky vantage point. He tinkered with the compression on his modified shotgun, placed it across his lap, and prepared himself for the worst part, listening to the cryptolith broadcast its malignant sermon. He felt the presence of the spire itch on his skin. Crow tried not to stare at the grotesque totem as it twisted and hummed, but he felt profoundly uncomfortable when its pulsing light was out of his sight. It was as if he was being hunted. Crow adjusted his weapon sights again as his silent vigil continued. He felt the stress beginning to wear on him. Waves of throbbing pressure emanated from the tower. His eyes ached. He concentrated on his breathing. Glint flew to a nearby boulder to scan an interesting patch of lichen, and Crow closed his eyes, trying to quell the nausea building inside his head. Hushed whispers surrounded him. He felt as though something reached out and caressed his chest, just above his heart. The scent of perfume, soft and familiar. "Crow," Glint said. Crow's eyes snapped open. "I see them." A group of Elixir Wrathborn were approaching the lure. One among them wore the telltale quills of the House of Spider. Their movements were uncoordinated, but had the troubling strength granted by subservience to Sivu Arath. "They're already gone," Crow said bitterly. The Wrathborn came upon the cryptolith. They were distraught, ranting. Their fury was rising. They lifted their voices in harsh, clicking speech and tore at the ground around the lure with their otherworldly power. One passed Crow's perch, and he could see it. Cloudy eyes, slavering jaws, an aura of wrath shimmering around it like a heated haze. It charged towards the rest, and its rhythmic howls of rage joined theirs. "They're chanting," Glint whispered, his curiosity forcing him to peek at the growing horde. "The syntax is garbled, but I could translate—" "Don't," Crow said. "Please." He looked down the sights of his weapon and started his work. Pellet final blows grant a stacking, precision damage, and reload speed buff. Precision hits with slugs extend the duration. Wait, pellets and slugs? Fires a pellet sprayed in hip fire or a single high damage slug when aiming? Holy shit? Holy shit? Oh, I like this gun. Oh, I like this gun. Hang on a sec. I might turn up the volume a little bit more. Maybe bump it up to a 7 or so. We'll go with that for now. If it's too loud, I can turn it down. Let's play Destiny. After I feed the pigeons, of course. what you've learned so far, Destiny's a lot of reading? It is when I play it, because I like reading the lore. I think I like reading the lore more so than I like playing the game sometimes, but the shooting is solid and fun, so... Here we are.
We're close to the origin point of Varrix's distress signal.
Big ship.
The pyramid.
Those fallen patrols are right where we're going. The campsite. They must be after Varrix too. Let's hurry.
Give me the juice. Yeah! And I have a sword!
These fallen had an unfamiliar house symbol. Who are we dealing with? Someone's been
cabin.
staying here. There's traces of darkness energy.
Is that bad?
It's Braytech, from Eventide, Clovis Bray's Golden Age colony here on Europa. Whoever was here was using it to track Varrix too.
They must have intercepted the distress signal before we did. Okay, I've got the signal's true origin point now. It's not far. Let's hurry.
I said it, like, earlier in, like, the opening cutscene, but I really do like the whole, like, retro future tech aesthetic that a lot of the, like, Golden Age stuff that we see has. It's so fucking good. This, like, hollow screen that, like, looks like this is, like, a dope fucking mix of, like, Mass Effect and Alien, and I'm way into it. Look at these little pictures here. That's cute. Is that a good sound? Is that good? Oh, ships. Forgot I could use my bike. Some cover to work with. Oh shit, you. There we go. Oh god, I need to reload. Oh, big guy. Ouch. I thought these guys was weaker. Oops. They are resilient enemies. There we go. Come here. I haven't played this game in a while. Also, I think these guys are stronger than me, technically. I don't remember what the tech was that I was using. I'm probably getting like a little too aggressive here. There we go, that heals me up a little. Alright, on we go.
Varix must have really done it this time. If we don't get to him first, someone else will. If it's not already too late.
This is a very pretty location so far. I like...
Wait. Darkness.
Oh?
It's close. I feel it, but it's different somehow.
It's Charon's Crossing. Why has every game I play recently got to do with Charon somehow? The bike doesn't know how to jump, so it's time to dismount. Huh? Oh, cutscene.
Not only a traitor, but a thief. Now where is it?
Safe from you, yes.
Search the buildings. Find it.
I like her voice.
Wait!
Aramis, old friend. These powers, they create chaos. They are changing you. This...
Cling to your machine god. With this power, we make our own fate. Always playing pretend. Living in the past. I should have seen it. Make an example of him.
It's fucked up. He needed that.
Varric should be just up ahead.
My finishers. My finishers. I need... Do I have the finishers I want? I think I do. I think this is fine. Very important before you go into a big fight.
There. That's where Varric's signal is coming from.
You got a big gun, and I don't like that. No, no, no. None of that. I might just swing on around this a ways. Oh, right, these guys. Enter my slaughter dome, yes? Oh, use.
Wait a second. I'm picking up more chatter on the Fallen's comms.
Have them surround the perimeter. The snake does not leave here alive. It will be done, Aramis.
Savior, hurry! You must free me.
Free frozen allies by shattering the stasis and casing. The stasis can be shattered with gunfire or melee attacks.
Varix thanks you. And now must hide.
Oh, okay, bye.
Not so fast. We heard your message. Darkness walks among us. What do you mean?
There is no time. They are coming. Varix asks for your protection once more. I will take shelter inside. Succeed, and Varix will reveal all.
Alright, you just gonna swing on around this way then? Hang on, I'm ready for you. Take your time, I suppose. Oh. Never mind, fuck that. I'm out. No, thank you! I'm about to die. What if I wait for my health to come? Oh. I see. I see. I thought I was so clever. And yet, in the end, what was it all for? Oh, Jesus. I should be punching less, but they made punching feel too good, so I feel like I'm being punished for doing the thing that's fun. Even though it's objectively the wrong choice. Anyways, bye.
That's the last of them.
Success, Savior. Varix is truly grateful.
Then prove it. We expect answers.
Come to Varix and you will have them. But know that our work here has only just begun.
Okay. Cool. Oh, now there's other humans here. This person's name fucking Yum Yum? Yum Yum and Thinking Toast. I'm into it.
You do not trust Varix, yes? But leave your distrust, your blame, for later. The Elixni who attacked me, she is Aramis, ship stealer. A new Kell of Kells, unifier of the houses. And she seeks to build an army of Elixni, powered by darkness. If she is not stopped, she will destroy us all. You must go. Varix will help you find your way.
Varix tells you about Aramis, a new Kell of the Fallen, or the Elixni as they call themselves. Through communicating with pyramids, she has managed to harness the power of darkness and use it as a weapon. Varix escaped with proof of that dark power, asking for help. If Aramis succeeds in giving this power to all her Elixni followers, nothing, not even the Guardians, will be able to defeat her. Varix asks you to find Aramis immediately. Perhaps she can still be stopped. Pursue Aramis, Kell of Darkness. Complete the new Kell mission. requires completion of the Beyond Light campaign to get any of these. Okay. Beyond Light campaign tracking. You receive the Beyond Light campaign quest to track it. Open your director by holding tab. Press A to navigate to the quests tab. Hover over the Beyond Light quest and press this to track it.
Do you know Tyra Karn, Guardian? She is kind and clever. You return. This is good.
I didn't leave, bud. I never left. Let's see. Complete the new Kel mission.
The spider
It's just on the map now, I suppose. I've got these old
treasures trapped
quests, what I never finished for like some weapons and stuff. Also got these. Don't remember what they. I don't think they do anything necessarily. I've also got junk in my inventory, which I suppose I should be like clearing out. So maybe I should fly on back over to the tower for a sec. The map is a lot more sparse now. That's scary. Let's go to Then Tower. Oh yeah, the bowls are like a yummy treat for the cats in the Dreaming City. I forgot about that. I reckon I found a couple of those. Season have a related artifact available on your character screen. Earning experience in a season ranks up the artifact, allowing you to purchase seasonal artifact mods. Oh yeah. Oh, there's a new little song for when you go into the tower now. You've unlocked triumphs. Press F1 to open your character screen and view your triumphs. That's just achievements. I've had achievements since the last time I played the game, Destiny. Achievements aren't new. It wants me to click on all of these, though. That gave me a hexagon. It's giving me a lot of tutorials at once, and I'm a little overwhelmed by it, frankly. Oh, they've made like a new menu for the lore books. I like this one now. Interesting. Interesting. So I gotta re-click all my moon achievements. Okay, now... Oh, you can level up your ghost now? Oh, you can like do custom mods! I see. I see. I see. Now I will simply put this in there. Detects caches, detects resources.
This is not a combat zone.
I guess I'll go with that for now. And then other stuff that I can slap in later.
There are tasks to be completed. Move along.
I guess all my stuff got bumped up to 1050. That's neat. What goodies do I have in here?
Underway.
Seraphite, which is
Check.
you know a little bit simulation seed, which is a little bit I don't need these blues just because they're all my power already. I don't remember getting this one, but I guess I must have played some of Season of Arrivals then if I have this, because this is a Season of Arrivals thing. Huh. Got this as well.
Goodbye.
Okay, bye. You got anything new, Tess?
All done.
Step on up. Take a look.
I can buy triangles, I can buy rupees, and I can buy awesome balls. What's this? Oh, that's fun. Oh. Been returned to orbit, please try again. If the problem persists, you should troubleshoot your network setup. For more information, visit help.bungie.net and search for error code guitar. The punch knocked me into orbit. Alright. Can we go back? I would like to go back now. They explain the destinations that went away are just gone now and nobody knows? There was like a whole bunch of like lore stuff that happened in the previous season that I like didn't like get any of just because I didn't really play last season. I know that like Asher Mir like went into the Pyramidion and fucking detonated it so the darkness couldn't get whatever was inside, and Sloane like had you build a mech suit for her so she could have like a heroic last stand. Then Brother Vance is Brother Vance. That kind of thing. This guy's name is Toke. Let's see. What's this? This is new.
These calculations don't make any sense.
Quest archive. I've already got the chaperone. Well, this is just the new light stuff. And this is, I guess, DLC stuff that's still in the game. This is where my friend Zavala lives. Wait. There's a crater here. How long has this crater been here? What the fuck? Hello? When did this get here? This is from the Almighty? Oh shit, is this like, did it crash into the tower? I didn't know that, that's wild. Let's go talk to my friend Zavala.
Hello, Guardian.
Zavala's got quest. And bounties. Defeat enemies with Grandales.
Requisition approved.
I'm not really doing strikes or anything right now, so that's whatever.
Back to the front, Guardian.
Alright, bye. I thought you'd have more to say, but I guess I was wrong. Hey, Burstax, with the 7 months! My god, it's been 7 months for some people.
Hollow 80 flex.
I should put some of this in the bank. Thank you so much for the 7 months of support. I really appreciate that. I'll store this. I guess I'll keep this bow in case I want to do bow bounties. Got another shotgun I'm in love with. I don't want to use this sidearm. Keep these for now. Put away a sniper rifle. I'm going to be using the sunshot. Keep Jack Queen King. And Last Man. Marty's and Gallant Charge. Okay. And then We'll dump these. I'll keep the pyro, the epic, and there we go. Alright, we'll stick with that for now, I reckon. This is Shax.
You're alive, Guardian. Fight like it.
He's big and he's loud, and everyone loves him. You can get bounties for Crucible, which is the PvP mode.
That smell when you crack heavy ammo open.
Oh, also.
They won't know what hit.
Rahul.
Your return honors me, Guardian.
Bonus items from me buying the game. I got an emote and a boat. Well, thanks.
What do you need?
Also, this is Banshee. He is really old. He's an Exo. Exo are robots that used to be people and were turned into robots, and they're real mysterious. Apparently, there's a bunch of lore about them in this expansion, which I'm excited about. Banshee's whole deal is that he's really fucking old. The number indicates how many times an Exo has had their memory wiped. Most of them only get to, like, maybe 10 or something before they basically aren't really able to function very well anymore and are effectively laid to rest. Banshee's at 44. Banshee 44 believes he can design a catalyst for the exotic shotgun duality. Earn points from Strike playlist completions, Nightfalls, Gambit matches, and Crucible matches. Crucible wins, Gambit wins, and Nightfall the ordeal completions on Legend difficulty or higher grant the most efficient progress. Glenn told me a story about a ship that belonged to someone named Theseus. Have you heard about it? Oh, like the ship of Theseus. Ha 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 ha. Banshee 40... Oh, that's a lot on my screen all at once, game. Please don't do that. I'm trying to read things. Get out. Forging your own path. Banshee 44 waves you over.
Got an interesting request for you here,
he says.
I've got the rough specs for a weapon, but the particulars depend on how you gather the combat data. You can tackle this one your way. Help Zavala with some strikes, do Crucible matches for Shax, or run through Gambit for that other guy.
Banshee 44 waves his hand.
I forgot his name. Smells funny. Snakes on his clothes. Anyway,
he continues.
The weapon will come out same no matter how you get the data, so just help whomever you like the most. Me, I'd go with Zavala. I don't know the Drifter, and that guy with the horns on his hat's just too loud.
Everyone thinks the Drifter smells bad and doesn't brush his teeth. I'm gonna go with Strikes, I guess. Cool. You can get bounties from Banshee, and those give you nice rewards. I'll buy them. These are the weekly ones. Use special launchers.
Not bad.
And then solar weapons. Okay. I'll nab those.
We'll be watching.
There are a lot of shining spots on my map that it wants me to look at, like this for some reason. Exotic Archive? I sell these with a $3 tip.
Banshee is my favorite and I wish him well.
I like him too.
See a space robot.
I like him a lot. I fucking love Exo. They're my favorite of the three human races in this game. Thank you for the tip. I appreciate that. I guess you could just buy these now. Interesting. Huh. You could just straight up buy a mountaintop now. Wild. There's Fourth Horseman here, and Heir Apparent. So you can't get, you can't yet get Traveler's Chosen, which was the one that I wanted to get. It was a sidearm. That's too bad. I'll have to come back some other time, I guess. So I wanted to bank.
Stars every night.
Let's see. I guess I'll bank some ghost shells. Actually, no, I'll get rid of this one. I don't really like the Erismorn shell too much. It's fine, I guess, but not really my thing. And nice. We'll get those back some other time. So I have this one boat. It's very small. I like to call it the Scooty Bumper because it's so small. There's also the bear. That's enough said about the bear. The anti-paladin is Chufty, so I want to hang on to it. I guess I can get rid of the Jotunier, or the Dawning Cheer. It's just like a dumb sled. And the Alpine Dash as well. I don't need that right now.
What do you need, Titan?
This is the part of the stream where I just do inventory management. I hope that's what you signed up for, because that's what we're getting. I would like this one equipped. Get rid of this one. This one. I guess get rid of this one. And I'm fine with my emotes. Okay. I can finally pick up these things, and flashing lights will disappear from my screen.
Let's see what we've done for each other.
Thank you. Okay, stop flashing at me, Rahul. Bye. He's still flashing at me. No, he's done.
Checking.
Sure. Okay. We're fine.
Done. All done.
Goodbye. You're still... No, you're not flashing anymore. Okay. What else is in the goddamn tower? Let's give it a look. Was this area always open? I don't remember. It's been a while. Welcome to the Bazaar. It's weird. Do you get my joke? I hope you liked it. This is Ikora. I love her.
How can the Vanguard help?
Searching for clarity. It has been some time since we last spoke. I hope you are well, though hope, it seems, has little wake in these turbulent times. I find myself trying to resist the urge to theorize or apply motive, though I feel ensnared by the temptation to do so. Ikora expels a deep breath. There is reason behind all of this. Order. And clarity. Somewhere. Ikora shifts to look at you. Tension pinches her face. Perhaps it is not hope that is needed, but rage. Rage for the lives that were plucked from the sky, for the holes left open and undefended, for the shadow allowed to creep into our home in the pyramid's wake. She looks to the traveler. There is much to answer for. That's all Ikora's got,
Carry
I guess.
the light with you.
Okay. We could also say hi to Hawthorne.
Our light is stronger than ever.
Ikora's just kind of here. She doesn't really do things anymore.
I'm gonna be so mad. Hey,
Soraya Hawthorne cocks her head toward you. You've been busy. Pretty impressive for a half-dead guardian I dragged out of the mountains. She smirks. Been talking to Zavala. He needed to be reminded of everything the city's achieved, everything we fought for, everything you've all let me be a part of. He needs those memories to lean on. Hawthorne's head droops and Lewis nuzzles her temple. The bird is Lewis. Lewis is her bird. Hawthorne is very cool. Also, I remember very specifically reading a lore book how apparently every old woman in the city is trying to set Soraya Hawthorne up with their very eligible daughters to marry, which is really funny to me. I'll admit, I thought it was over when live casts of this horrible ships hit the tower. This was all I could look at for days. She absent-mindedly feeds Lewis a bit of meat scrap. I've thought that way before, but we survived. Then and now. I'm sorry to hear about Sloane and Asher. Hawthorne turns away to look over the city before craning her head back towards you. Sometimes we lose. Just don't ever quit on us. And we won't quit on you. Hey, X215 Zimmer, thank you so much for the sub. I appreciate that. 4 months. You can get raid stuff and clan stuff from Hawthorne.
Catch you later.
I was in a clan, but I got booted
See you soon.
because I haven't played the game in like a long ass time. So, where else can we go? We can go talk to the Drifter. We can go say hi to the Drifter. Let's go say hi to the Drifter. This is the Drifter. He smells
I
bad.
see you. It's the chosen one. Slay any hive gods lately?
You can get Gambit bounties from the Drifter if you want to play Gambit. I don't want to play Gambit right now. Anyone else in the tower I can talk to? I can go talk to Saint 14, I guess, and maybe Amanda Holiday, see if they have anything neat to say. And I guess we'll head back on over to Europa for a bit. I don't think I'm going to go for too much longer. I kind of just wanted to like pop in and see what the game is like now, but I am getting kind of tired, unfortunately. I didn't sleep so good last night. I went to bed late, and I woke up late, and I felt all groggy all day. I figured I could do some Destiny. I like Gambit. I think Gambit's neat enough. I just don't want to play it right now. Where is Amanda Holiday?
Do something for you?
I like Amanda Holiday. I used to think that she and Sloane were dating, but now Sloane is dead, so I'm gonna marry her.
Good luck out there.
She fixes boats, and she's very pretty. This is Saint 14. He's the only man.
I long to see old Russia again.
Saint 14
Perhaps I will go when I am rested.
is the best. Saint 14 is a pillar of unshakable light, beaming warmth down on you.
My friend, sit with me.
You sit with Saint and his pigeons. Time passes as the two of you look over the city and watch indistinct motion flow through its street.
Do not forget to take moments like this to clear your mind.
Saint 14 rests a hand on your shoulder.
Osiris says the mind is a muscle. It must be worked, but it tires too. If it carries too much weight for too long. That is the lesson I taught him. The Traveler has spoken to us. It roared against the darkness, and the pyramids halted.
He places his hands on his hips.
Ikora does not see it so. I mourn as she does, but this is a time of change and choices. We must take care in the examples we set. Be patient.
He crosses his arms.
Vengeance is a dark road. Instead, let us pursue justice.
Saint 14 is the main vendor guy for Trials of Osiris, which is PvP for people who are good and want to try very hard at PvP. So I don't engage with it. Because that's not really my bag. I guess that's about everyone we could talk to in here, so let's go, back to Europa. Ah. Saint 14 is my favorite character in Destiny lore, but I don't remember enough about him to go on a ramble about how cool he is. Other than like the basics of, there's like a whole time loop plot about how you at some point go back in time when he's at his lowest, which inspires him to become a guardian, and he becomes like the best guardian there ever was. And then when the system is in danger, he jumps headfirst into like a fucking Vex super scary zone. This person's name is blah 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 blah, and is so good at killing them for so long that he manages to not only slow them down, but to get them to respect him and give him a grave when they finally kill him. Anyways, then you do a time travel crime and you save him from his fate. And it's good, actually. Let's go to this one. That's here. Complete the new Kale mission. It's good to do a time crime for your dead boyfriend that you miss, to bring him back.
Varix, the power Aramis used to trap you, was that?
Darkness. Yes. We call it stasis. Power in opposition to your light, given by the pyramid. It led Aramis astray. Europa was to be a haven for Elixni.
Potato for lunch.
Stasis corrupted her.
Potato for lunch.
With it, she turns obsession into opportunity, working in haste to empower Elixni with the dark gift.
This is a Vex.
If Aramis is not stopped, she will build an army capable of snuffing out the light once and for all.
The Vex are my favorite enemy. They're weird, single-celled organism collectives that inhabit robot bodies. And also, they want to calculate the world into a singularity that's only them, or something like that. It's weird. Vex are weird, and that's part of why I like them so much. I'm not used to hip-firing a shotgun, but I kind of have to for this weapon. Oh, that thing doesn't take damage. Okay. Good to know. These guys take damage. Oh, okay, ow. I didn't realize how strong that thing was. Now it's dead. I did something, I guess. Sometimes the bike doesn't want you to ride it.
Looks like the Vex are setting up for Spire integration. We better stop them before Europa winds up like Nessus.
Now I've got ammo. I guess I could go do this public event and see what it is. Look out for that guy, though. This new environment is very pretty. Is anyone else doing this public event? I don't think anyone else is here. Oh, these are also much stronger than me. Oh. Oh shit, Brady with the 7 months.
There's no way that it's been fucking 7 months. I don't understand what happened.
I know, I can't believe it neither. Thank you so much, I really appreciate that. Hey, big guy. None of that, thank you. These guys have skulls on them, which means they're stronger. So you gotta be careful. And they kill you like that. I think this is a new enemy type. I've never seen these ones before. Public events are hard to do when you're the only one doing them and you're under-leveled. This may surprise you. Maybe I just don't do this one because no one else is here. Maybe I just do the quest instead. Oh, I like the fog in here. Oh, this is cool. Oh, like the little flares, too. Welcome to the Eventide Ruins.
This is what remains of Eventide. Clovis Bray's European colony. Built to house those who came to build Exo. And to become them. So you came to Europa to what? Hide from the Vanguard?
Varix knows of the elephant in the room. Kate Six's death was not my intention.
Kate Six is dead!
No day passes without regret. I will answer for these crimes. But not before my people are safe from Aramis.
Kid 6 is never coming back! Woo! Oh, snipers! It's really easy to hit a sniper with a sword. I recommend that anytime anyone is trying to outrange you, if you simply get closer to them and hit you with your sword, hit them with your sword. There's nothing they can do about it. It's that easy. Why has no one else thought of this? Up we go! There's a lot of folks speculating about, like, what they'll do to, like, replace Cade 6 in the Vanguard. I think they're leading up to the Vanguard basically collapsing and maybe becoming something else, so... I think it's less an issue of what's replacing Cade and more an issue of what's replacing the Vanguard. Welcome to a scary zone. If you die in here, you die in real life, so don't die.
That dome. Is that where you live?
A pinnacle of hope for the remaining Elixir, but a standing reminder of Eramis's betrayal.
I might as well just pop the damn super here. Anything else cool here? Hello, open up! Hello, grenade! Oh, big guy. Hey! Hey! Bye! Yeah, keep running. Yeah! Yeah! Oh, bad, bad. Perhaps if I stay down range a little bit, and then move in. There we go. That's the sound of exploding, guys. That's the sound of them exploding. Are enemies over here? Are they above me? Can I get up to them? I cannot. Okay. That's gonna annoy me on the radar. Everyone, I look over at the chat and I see everyone talking about, like, the factions from, like, the Faction Wars stuff. That was long before my time, so I have no context for literally what any of them are. They're, as far as I'm concerned, they're all dead content. Oh, purple! Purple drop for me! Why aren't you shooting me? That one just gave up. Oh! Sniper! Disable mines, yes? Or I die. That was a mistake. I thought one of those would be weaker and I could just punch them for shields. Oh well, back we go. Oh, that's a little while back, isn't it?
That dome. Is that where you live?
A pinnacle of hope for the remaining Elixir, but a standing reminder of Eramis's betrayal of Barracks.
There we go. Who's that? Safety cat with 7 months!
It is my destiny to give you money for a year. I'm so close.
Thank you so much, I really appreciate that. Now I can punch my way through a little bit. Sometimes they meow like cats when you get headshots on them. It makes me feel a little conflicted. I wish you could just be friends with the Elixni instead, but the game really wants you to do a murder at them. What if I simply made you all enter my slaughter dome? What if I simply sent you all to hell? What if I sent myself to hell? I wish we could play as, like, the other races. I want to be able to play as, like, you know, one of the Fallen under Mithrax's house, or, maybe like a Cabal working under, what's his name, Callus, or something. That could be fun.
That dome, is that where you live?
A pinnacle of hope, remaining elixir, but a standing reminder of Eramis's betrayal of Varix.
I'm gonna eat shit and die now, aren't I? Help, please. Thank you. Oh, right, immune. Do I have better gear I could equip? That might help. That might help a little. Let's see. Well, I want this leveled up, so... Thank you. Yeah... Yeah... I guess we're gonna be clan suiting for a bit. Unless I can apply... No, I cannot apply appearances to these, so we're clan suiting for a bit. I kinda don't like doing that. But you gotta expend resources to, like, make your shit leveled up that kind of ways, so... Suppose this is how we're doing it for a bit.
That dome, is that where you live?
A pinnacle of hope for the remaining elixir, but a standing reminder of Eramis's betrayal of Varix.
Load. Downrange him a little. Some. No, thank you. Now we can run it. Nice. Better. All right, the remix. Enjoy! There we go. Hear that exploding guy. Oh god. I want to blow you up so bad it's not even funny. No, stand there. Thank you. Oh, a second one just for me? You shouldn't have. You really shouldn't have. Cool. Alright, on we go. Must collect orbs of light. Oh, they're not called orbs of light anymore. They're called orbs of power. I just noticed. Because you can use them to power up your gauge even when you have darkness, I suppose. Interesting. You honestly feel bad for the Elixni? Me too. Me too. I wish so much of the game wasn't just like justification for actually it's fine that you're slaughtering thousands of these guys. Oh, I shouldn't be running up against this thing. Oh god, what am I doing? Here's what I'm doing. I'm being a genius, actually. Fucking try me, you coward. If they step in the bubble, they get blinded. And then I can do as I will to them.
I feel it again. The energy I felt earlier. It must have been Aramis using stasis.
Uh-oh. No, 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 none of that. Don't punch those ones. Trust me on this. You're gonna have to trust me on this one. I want to go through here, but I can't. I should have a drink of water.
The darkness trail Aramis left behind leads right through that door, but it's locked.
With stasis, yes. You will not be able to break through.
I know.
Then we'll find another way around.
Because you desire freedom for our people. And I can give you just that.
Aramis is close. She's ours now.
As per the Titan Code, the best defense is beating the shit out of your enemy.
That's true. Thank you, Cloudwalker, for the 100 bits. I appreciate it.
Chains! For centuries we have been bound by them. Servants to the so-called Great Machine. We even built idols in its image.
Fuck this ball.
We have become pawns of our own devices. No longer.
I hate this ball. I freeze the ball.
Today, we begin breaking free from our chains.
Destroy the ball.
This power is a gift. One I will share with all of you in time. Vilax! One by one, we will rise again. chance against this power. The Great Machine will finally know our pain. It would appear our enemies have arrived, eager to test us. Let's not keep them waiting.
Okay. Thank you. I will fight you now.
No. This... I can feel it. It's too powerful.
Erebus has begun spreading stasis to her army. You must get out now.
I'm calling our ship. Let's go.
I don't know, we're doing pretty fine, actually. There's like no one else down there. So I mean... But I think we're good, actually. Oh, hey!
Stop. Keep moving.
Okay! Where? I mean, I suppose I can just keep punching people, but... Oh, is the trick that I lure you into attacking this? Is that the trick of stasis? Huh. Interesting.
Oh no. This... I can feel it. It's too powerful.
Erebus has begun spreading stasis to her army. You must get out now.
I'm calling our ship. Let's go. Don't stop. Keep moving.
I wonder if I do just have to clear the ads in here. Ah, might as well. Melee your way out then. Oh yeah, okay, there we go. The door's open.
They actually have darkness. The Fallen. This is really bad. Ship's here. To the left.
Okay, up we go! Or not! Or we could do the opposite of what I said. We could do that instead. I suppose that's also fine.
Oh no. This... I can feel it. It's too powerful.
Erebus has begun spreading stasis to
Third time is the charm, yes?
You must get out now.
I'm calling our ship. Let's go.
Punching was going a lot better than using the sword. Fourth time. Certainly the fourth time.
Oh no. This... I can feel it. It's too powerful.
Erebus has begun spreading stasis to her army. You must get out now.
I'm calling our ship. Let's go. Don't stop. Keep moving.
Okay, that's most of it. Let's go.
They actually have darkness. The Fallen. This is really bad. Ship here. To the left. There. Across the gap. Go.
I did it. I got across the gap, go. we get in here again? No, this is just a window. It's the door here. Hey, bud.
Varix believed Aramis wished to create a new life for the Elixni, but these dark powers have poisoned her mind. And so I fled from her. For this, she calls me betrayer. There are others who fled, those like me who still worship the great machine. They are in hiding. I will not leave them behind. They will be casualties in her war without our help. But perhaps they can be brought to safety.
Okay. I feel like that wasn't supposed to happen while he was talking. Do you wanna try that one again? Do you want to give that another go, bud?
Varix believed Aramis wished to create a new life for the Elixni, but these dark powers have poisoned her mind. And so I fled from her. For this, she calls me betrayer. There are others who fled, those like me who still worship the great machine. They are in hiding. I will not leave them behind. They will be casualties in her war without our help. But perhaps they can be brought to safety.
Safety. I love the way he says that. Varix is alarmed to hear about Aramis's lieutenants using stasis. The situation is more dire than he realized. He wants to remain on Europa in order to help other Elixni who wish to flee Aramis, and asks you to help set up a comms network using a nearby array. That way he can come with his allies and prepare for evac. Help Varix set up the patrols network in Charon's Crossing. Pulse rifle. Neat. I leveled up Masizo Pass.
What news of Aramis?
Upgrade modules and recon data. I suppose that's not really of much use yet until that's a thing that we can start doing. I don't think we can do that yet in this season. Wait, what's this? Oh, okay, that's a cool finisher.
You frighten my companions. They say you shake the ground when you walk. Come close and listen.
I'm into it. I'm into it. Let's see what else is on the season pass. Transmat effect. Neat. The Royal Chase. Oh, I like his little, like,
what do you know
radar thing on the side.
Of the Nine?
Oh? Oh no, that's just duality again. Okay. This is a chunky looking Grandale launcher. I'm into it. I'm into it. This is a ghost shell made out of chocolate that you can bite into with your teeth and stuff. More of these ciphers so you can get more exotics.
It may seem that my people have fallen,
golf balls.
But it is not true. The word insults us.
This is a battering ram. This is literally just a fucking battering ram. And I have so much respect for that. Oh, this is cool looking. I like this ornament. I like the wood finish. And another bird emote! I do want more bird emotes to go with my feeding pigeons. Let's see. Also, I guess the Hawk Moon is a thing that's happening eventually. I guess that's a gun. Neat. Neat. I think I'm done for now. I don't know if I'm gonna be streaming more Destiny. This might just be like a thing that I do in my own time kind of thing. Having fun with it. But I'm very tired right now, and I don't really have any ideas for other things I want to play, and I want to level up my character more, so that like I eat shit less during the story quests. But that involves doing like Gambit and strikes and stuff, and the servers are still a little bit bobo, so I should take off. Is there a way to make your helmet not? Hang on. Gameplay. Oh, helmet. There we go. Off in non-combat zones. Nope. Not that then. I have to remember what all the buttons are in this game. Oh, it's only in non-combat zones. I guess I can go back to the tower so you can see what my Guardian's head looks like. In case anyone wants to see that. She's an exo. She's a robot. Just wait for that to load. And then we'll wrap up. Just a moment. Just a moment. Makes you want to play Warframe again? It makes me want to play Warframe too. I've been playing a fair bit of Warframe recently. It's a good game. Warframe and Destiny both have some cool, wacky, sci-fi lore stuff going on, and I'm into it. Warframe's got a lot more meat than this game. This game doesn't deal with meat quite as much. Anyways, this is my Guardian. In her clown suit. Maybe I should give her a different outfit. So that you can see what I normally put her in. Like, this. Yeah. This is my Guardian. Her name is Ilex5. And her ghost's name is Winterberry. That's the names. The little like tiny bits of lore that I came up with was like before she got exoified, she was a botanist, like a plant scientist, specifically like algae and like other sort of like organisms like that, who was like had like a cursory interest in like studying the Vex, and thought that maybe like getting turned into a robot would help her with the whole like studying that in that regard. Long story short, some stuff happens. She's reset a couple times. Then she wakes up as a Guardian, and now she's like a mechanic instead. That's about all I come up with for her so far. And also, she really likes Saint 14. I got a helmet. It's the Saint 14 helmet. Because it's my favorite exotic in the game, I think.
Shh, the monarchy could be listening.
And I like the skin because it makes it look all fucked up. So messed up nasty. Oh, huh. I guess deprecated mods just fill up a space now, but don't actually do anything. Oh, wait, hang on a sec. Like, this is all the weapon types. It used to be like the specific weapon types, each one was like only corresponded to certain element affinities on your armor.
I heard they wire your brain right into the ship.
That's new.
Some kind of crazy experiment.
Huh. Neat. I'm gonna have to look into that more at some point then, I suppose. Oh well. Alright. Well, thank you all again for tuning in. No, it was kind of a shorter, lower key, sort of last minute stream thing, but you know, I had fun. Hope y'all did too. Also, I can hold the shield. Yeah. Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna end the stream now then. I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your evening. I'm gonna go read a book, I think. And then I'm gonna go to bed. And then hopefully not be so exhausted tomorrow. On tomorrow's stream, regular time, we're gonna be, hopefully, finishing Spiritfarer. So I hope to see you there. Oh, they have new music in the tower. Oh, I like this. Hell yeah. Alright. Take care, folks.